Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome back to First Commerce Accountancy online classes. Dear student, in the previous class we had discussed about the preparation of trading account, format of profit and loss account and how we can prepare profit and loss account by using that format. Correct, right? So in this class, let's move to study the important part of financial statement, that is balance sheet. So let's move to study the important format of balance sheet and how we can prepare balance sheet with some important information. Hello my dear students, let's see the format of balance sheet. Dear student, you know the meaning of balance sheet, right? So balance sheet means it is a statement of assets and liabilities of a business concern at a given date. Balance sheet of an organization shows the financial position of the business, means company's total liabilities and total assets. So it shows the financial position of an organization. ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಶೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, one of the important statement. Let's see the format first. Before solving a question relates to the balance sheet, means relates to the preparation of balance sheet, we should know the format of balance sheet. Like already we discussed about the format or concept of trading account and profit and loss account. Let's see. See, this is a statement, this is a format of balance sheet. Includes 4 columns. One is liabilities, second one is amount column, third one is assets, amount. Our right hand side we should write assets, our left hand side we should write liabilities of the business concern. You know the classification of accounts, what are the items comes under liabilities and what are the items comes under assets, you know that. Because already in the first chapter we discussed about many important terms and as well as about the classification of accounts and all. There we studied, say for example, motor car comes under assets, sundry creditors comes under liabilities, or bank overdraft comes under liabilities, capital comes under liabilities. We know these concepts. So now we are able to classify the accounts based on their nature. So this is the format of balance sheet. See, this liability side means our left hand side shows liabilities, our right hand side shows assets, and here there is no debit side and credit side. Instead of that we should say liability side and asset side. Debit side credit side ಅನ್ನೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, asset side ಮತ್ತೆ liability side. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. That is one very important point. So just see liability side of balance sheet. What are the items are there? See, capital information will be given in the question itself. So we should write that opening capital amount. Then suppose we found net profit when we preparing profit and loss account, just add to the capital account. So we should add net profit to the capital. Suppose net loss, then we have to deduct that amount from this capital amount, capital less net loss, or else net profit is there, then add to the capital amount. Then if drawings is given, drawings means what? If the owner of the business organization withdrew any amounts from his business that is for personal use, then it is called as drawing. So we have to deduct that amount from this amount. Means capital add net profit, one amount, from that amount we need to deduct the drawings amount. So afterwards we should write the amount in amount column. Then other we should record other liabilities like long term loan. If you borrowed any loan from any other financial institution, you have to mention, you have to record in the balance sheet. Suppose short term loan, that also you should record. Sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft and outstanding expenses. Any expenses you are not yet paid, then you have to record, that is a liability, so that's why you have to record under liability side. Last month salary kodlilla, last month wages kodlilla, or insurance premium anna pay ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಮಂತ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾಳೆಯ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ನಾಳೆ ತನಕ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾಳೆ ತನಕ ನೀವು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಎನಿ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್. So all these items comes under liabilities of the balance sheet. Then what are the items can we record under balance sheet under asset side? See the items: goodwill, land and buildings, plant and machinery, furniture, motor car, loose tools, investment, outstanding income. You know these items and all. Prepaid expenses means next month expense you paid in advance. Expense anna ನೀವು advance ಆಗಿ pay ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that is considered as what? Asset. Closing stock, this item will come under adjustment, so have to consider that adjustment twice. Later you will get exact about this point. So closing stock, sundry debtors, bills receivable, bank balance means cash at bank, cash in hand. All these items are considered as assets. So you have to record under asset side of the balance sheet. So this is a neat format of balance sheet. Once again go through this: capital, long term loan, short term loan, sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, outstanding expenses, income received in advance, and all other assets, fixed assets and even current assets are recorded under asset side of the balance sheet. So let's see how we can solve or how we can prepare the balance sheet with some transactions. See, this is a question relates to the preparation of balance sheet. Prepare a balance sheet of Mr. X as on 31st March 2016. Question is like this: informations are given, required informations are given, capital, land and buildings, furniture. So before that, I'll ask you one question. Capital comes under, yes, already we saw the format, correct? That is capital under liability side, land and building under assets, furniture asset, cash in hand asset, sundry creditors liability, bank loan liability, drawings liability means we have to deduct that this amount from capital, add net profit less drawings, like that. Machinery assets, bills receivable comes under assets, bank overdraft assets, closing stock assets, net profit we have to add to the capital amount. So let's see how we can prepare balance sheet by using this information. Let's start. Liabilities, draw the columns like this. Write the heading balance sheet as on 31st March 2016. Your right hand side assets, amount in rupees, and your left hand side liabilities, amount in rupees. Record the transactions means record the items. Capital, see the format before start your answer because it's the first one, right? So capital, 50,000, write amount in inner column. Why? Because you have to do some process, we have to do some calculation, we have to add net profit information is given. So net profit how much? 5,000, add 55,000, correct, right? Afterwards what you should do? Yes, you should deduct drawings. According to your format, you have to deduct drawings. How much? What is the amount? Yes, 10,000. You have to deduct that, 10,000. So what is the final amount? 45,000. Write in amount column. So 45,000. And the next one, what you should do? You should record other items which comes under liabilities. Land and buildings, furniture, this side, right? Land and buildings. There is no other adjustment, so just write amount in amount column. So 20,000. Furniture, how much? 10,000. Then sundry creditors. Creditors comes under liability side. Sundry creditors, 10,000. What next? Bank loan. Bank loan liability, right? ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂದ ನೀವು ಲೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಟುಕ್, what comes? Machinery, 20,000. Then bills receivable. Bills receivable is considered as what? Asset. So 5,000, write amount in amount column, 5,000. Next, bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is what? A liability, right? Amount in amount liability side. Bank overdraft. What is the amount? Yes, 6,000. Next, closing stock. Closing stock asset. So closing stock, 11,000. Then net profit. We already considered this net profit when we calculating the total capital amount. So we covered all the transactions, means we recorded all the transactions. What is the next step? Yes, totaling. Land and buildings, furniture, machinery. Yes, here one concept we left here. We took land and buildings, furniture, then cash, sundry creditors, bank loan, drawings, machinery, bills receivable, bank overdraft, closing stock and all. But here I left one item, that is what? Cash in hand. So write the amount here, cash in hand. So what is the amount? 20,000. Cash in hand 5,000. 5,000. So total it. The thing is, balance sheet means your assets must equal to your liabilities. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಶೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ದ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ 10,000 and your liabilities also shows 10,000. That is what already we done with this concept. Means accounting equation says that assets equal to liabilities plus capital. So our business organization's assets must equal to our liabilities plus capital of the firm. So here no variations, no deviations, no balancing, no carry forwarding and all. So ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು. ಸೊ 20 + 10 30, 30 + 20 50, 60, 66 and 71,000. Our asset side shows 71,000. Let's see this side, 45, 55, 65 and 71. So this side also showing 71,000. Now our balance sheet shows tallied amount. ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರ್ previous accounts, previous statements are clearly recorded, clearly prepared, then our balance sheet shows correct value. So and the thing is, but our balance sheet should show the equal value on both side, liability and asset side. Suppose ಇಲ್ಲಿ 60 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 70 ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ balance sheet wrong, you will lose your mark. So this is what very important, our balance sheet should show the equal value on both side, asset side and our liability side. This is how we can prepare balance sheet. Let's see another illustration relates to the balance sheet itself. Prepare balance sheet as on 31st March 2016 of Sunil. Capital 14,000, creditors 2,400, plant and machinery 7,520, drawings 2,000, net profit 5,580, loan from Shankar 4,000. Loan from Shankar, if you borrow any loan from outside or any other entity, that is your responsibility, that's considered as liability, 4,000. Loan from bank, that is also a liability. Cash in hand, sundry debtors are assets, bank overdraft liability, investment assets. So see how we can prepare balance sheet. Starts from, write the heading Mr. Sunil, balance sheet as on, liabilities, don't forget to fill these headings, means fill these columns, amount in rupees, assets, amount in rupees. Starts from capital, what is the amount? 14,000. What you should add? Yes, add net profit. Is there any drawings? Yes, net profit how much? 5,580. What is the amount? 19,580. Then less drawings, $2,000. Then capital creditors 14,000. 19,580 minus 2,000, 17,580. Creditors, plant and machinery, $7,520. Loan from Shankar, $4,000. Loan from bank, $4,000. Then cash in hand, 600. Sundry debtors 6,700. Bank overdraft, OD means overdraft, 16,000. Investments, $20,000. So cash in hand 600, sundry debtors 6,700, investment 20,000, plant and machinery 7,520. So add one items to this question. closing stock, closing stock 9,160. So record here, closing stock 9,160. Now you covered all the transactions, means you recorded all the transactions, total it. Your asset side 7,520 plus 600 plus 6,700, 20,000 plus 9,160, 43,980. Correct, right? 43,980. Your right hand side, means your left hand side shows 7,580, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, and creditors amount. What is that creditors amount here? 2,400, not 14,000. 2,400, 4,000, 4,000. Then 16,000 bank overdraft. Loan from Shankar, loan from bank, creditors 2,400 and bank overdraft 16,000. Just calculate 17,580 plus 2,400 plus 8,000 plus 16,000, 43,980. So our asset side and liability side shows equal value. Now you can say that your balance sheet shows the correct value, means accurate information to the interested users. So these are the illustrations related to the preparation of balance sheet. I hope you understood the format of balance sheet and how you can easily prepare balance sheet with this required information. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.